And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one ripped left field, way back there. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sullivan will hit next. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to. And a base hit up the middle. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off.
Runner on the go. That's a ball. Pitch misses. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Sosa throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with players who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boog, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these hitters, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. Just missed.
It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got an excellent command of his pitches, which keeps his walk rate low and helps keep him out of trouble.
2-1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Nola with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Sullivan stands at third with one gone in the inning. That's a base hit as a run scores. He's done it. The National League record is his. 45 straight games with a hit. And you have to wonder just how far he can take it.
And I didn't think I'd see anybody ever get close to this record, Boog. The consistency it takes is just unreal. And to not have one bad day over the course of almost.
Sosa to second. There's one, and that's two. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 2, and the Phillies coming up.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth.
Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill in this one, Shota Imanaga. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that's hammered into right field, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Foul ball there. Rojas goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And now here is Harper. And a foul ball. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man at second, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner at second here, one gone. Lifted in the air down the left side. Happ makes the grab, 2 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Johan Rojas.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Kyle Schwarber in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Turner on at second with 2 down. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong squeezes it, and that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out.
New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Busch launched a homer in his most recent game. Nola back to work. Just missed. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Ian Happ up to hit. Ball. And that one cutting but missing down low. Center field, Rojas settles underneath it, nabs it, runner tags at second, tag out at third, and that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Here's Nico Horner. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. John Birdie at the plate. Entered the game as a pinch hitter last night. Back in the starting lineup for this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rojas on his way over and makes the grab. And that is that. Cubs leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter now, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
There's the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. On the ground, Swanson gets it to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, the right fielder,
Max Kepler at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. There's a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Nope, ball.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it, and that ends the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the third inning, and here is Kelly Sullivan.
Kelly Sullivan.
Inside,
that's it.
and it's 1-0. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Sosa to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And here's the catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Cody
RBI single
Sullivan.
his last time up. smoked on the ground to second. On to first.
He's up.
And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 4.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. Check swing,
No,
and he held
that's the
up.
ball.
2 out, space is empty.
No, ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He'll touch them all, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Sosa. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the DH, Weston Wilson. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that
Now
finds a
batting,
glove, but
the
you will
shortstop.
get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Next for the Phillies, the center fielder, Johan.
So up next, Johan Rojas. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that one clips the corner.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
That missed.
So
That's the ball.
you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Ground ball to the right side,
Foul
but it
ball.
kicks foul. This to third, birdie. In there safely. So bases loaded with one away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Fly to left his first time. 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Base hit. One run is in. The second run scores, and now they trail by one. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Fly to center his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 on, 1 out. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson.
71.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one just misses.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now batting Max Kepler.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Harper on third. Schwarber on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one in there and gets Kepler. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get 3 and draw even. On to inning number 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. Start of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Busch, 27 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. Fouled off to the right. And that one hammered way back there. And out of here. That one felt good. His 17th of the year. And that gives him a lead. It's 4-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
At the plate, Ian Happ. Swing and a drive. Hap Daddy connects. Deep right field. And that one hops the wall. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
So here's Horner now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike.
0-1.
On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
First and second, no outs. John Birdie, the next Cub to hit. Ground ball, left side. Off balance feed, there's one. How about that double play?
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Kelly Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. Home run number 30 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Cody Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just off the inside edge. Nola maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Tosses to first, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it is JT and close. Crow Armstrong at second with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Rojas makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
That's a ball down.
The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rojas settles under this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 4.
Now
in that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 10-3. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Tanner Banks gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tyler Phillips.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Another one in his incredible season. And they add on. It's 11-3. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Base is empty, one away. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And that one upstairs,
up.
ball one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rojas sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. That one misses, and that is ball one. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. His 61st home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 12-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming no, and the hitter saying yes, and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
So 2 away with nobody on, and here comes Dansby Swanson. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And there's a ball. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 15-3.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Phillips departs, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Pitching for
Joe
the Phillies,
Ross gets the ball now.
number 41.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
2 outs, nobody on. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. That one hit to right. Hauls it in to end the inning. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. The Cubs are on top 15-3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We only go bottom 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ryan Brazier.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
This one in the air. Bush should have this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, the right fielder, Max.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the inside corner for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. The Cubbies out in front, 15-3. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Kelly Sullivan getting ready to hit.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit.
Now batting, catcher Cody Sullivan.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cody Sullivan, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch misses. Ross, in his 8th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete.
1 out, runner at second. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. He's trying for third. That one the other way. Fair ball. Throws to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Joe Ross out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Man at first with 1 gone. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Kepler makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Action in the pen down there. Orion Kerkering up and loosening in the pen.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 and 2's the count.
Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And forget it. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 20-3. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Man at second here with 2 away. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. And ball 1.
High.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that drops foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, and that is that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Cubs lead it 20-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, JC Real Houston.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Just
That's
missed.
down. That's a ball.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. His righty-lefty splits there.
Wilson.
That one's upstairs,
That's a
ball
ball.
one. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one pulled foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson. And it's caught for the out. Here's Turner
The
now.
batter number 7. Shortstop. Turner.
The shortstop
That's a ball.
takes the ball. Hit in the air, right field. Tucker brings it in. That is the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Cubs lead this one 20-3. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, John Birdie.
Number 5.
Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because
No
so
ball,
many
one
people
strike.
are. I think baseball's starting to
That's a
understand
ball.
that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's way high. Ball 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next
That's a ball.
offering is down low.
Full count.
In the air, right field. Dives, and he can't hang on. And that's a double.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kelly Sullivan.
And up next for Chicago, Kelly Sullivan. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Next to hit, Cody Sullivan. First pitch,
Ball.
and he just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Schwarber makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. Two away now.
Fielder, number 4, Pete
Crow Armstrong will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Two outs. And a base hit into right center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow.
Well done. Drives in the run. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now Kyle Tucker. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. His 62nd home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 23-3.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now. Orion Kirkering comes on now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Swanson digs in. That one out to right. Kepler brings it in for the third out. Cubs had 2 on this homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Brazier back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong pulls it in on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Harper batting with one down, takes a strike.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. That one ripped right center field. Going, gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 23-4. Zingy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And a strike. This one in the air, right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 8 full, Major League Baseball is on the show.
Leading off for the Cubs.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Boom. Goes on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kepler makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies out in front, 23-4. Bottom of the 9th, and the batter now, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile on. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Brazier is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Ryan Presley gets the call from the pen.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Real Muto stands in now and watches strike 1. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa. This one in the air. Birdie under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.